Hello everyone, and welcome to my torso. Today I'm going to talk about my bass gear. Lisa T Music, this goes out to you. First up, we have my 2015 American Standard Fender P-Bass. Strings go through the body. Round wound strings sound great on this, but currently we are using flat wounds. And flat wounds sound great on it too. Rosewood neck and tuning pegs with the plastic still on them. I tried to remove them the first time I got the bass, and they would not remove very easily, so I just said the hell with it and moved on. They still remain till this day. I use this bass the most. It sounds the best recording. And the strap I got over 10 years ago. I was playing a show, and backstage there was this beautiful strap just hanging out on a chair. So a couple hours passed and it was still hanging out on the same chair. So I took it. It's my strap now, and it's the best strap I've ever had. Next up, my 1997 American Standard fretless P-Bass. Strings go through the body. Maple neck. It's really hot sounding rock bass. And the fretless gives it a natural chorus sound. Super sexy bass. A lot of fun to play. Obviously, with fretless basses, you have to use flat wound. You could use round wound, but it's going to chew your neck up pretty bad. And I prefer the P basses because there's two knobs: volume, tone. I've played basses, I've played Foderas, I've played Spectres, I've played Warwick, I've played all these basses that have tons and tons of knobs. I just don't need that for what I do. So I just prefer single coil pickup, tone, volume. And that's how I roll. Yeah, I actually got this. I traded in my Ampeg amp for this bass. It wasn't a very good Ampeg. It was just like I don't know. This is like a 410 cat. And they were down with it, so made my day, made their day. Next up, my Taylor acoustic EV4 bass that I purchased off of eBay in the year 2000. I've definitely put the most hours into this bass. I've played this bass for thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. Issues with the bass is that when I got it, it immediately started to warp. The body, it's kind of wavy. And I've dealt with it. I mean, it broke my heart right away, but I've learned. But what's happening now is that the bridge is starting to kind of lift up off of the body, because the body's like sinking in and the bridge is still strong. The strings are kind of pulling it out. One day, this whole thing will rip off and shoot out. It will happen, unless I get it fixed. But I'm really lazy, so I don't know when I'm going to do it. Probably soon, though, because it looks bad. Oh, and the other issue with it is that the pickups, they kind of fade in and out. So you'll be playing, and all of a sudden your bass will just kind of disappear. And you're wondering, what the heck happened? I just changed the batteries. And then it'll come back even stronger and even get even louder than it was before. It's such a pain. It's hard to record with, too. More novelty at this point. No idea what the neck is. It's not maple. Okay. Moving on to pedals. SansAmp. If you don't have one, go get one. You can get one off of Craigslist for $90. You could talk them down to 90. But this does it all. Sounds great. Next up, Boss Bass Chorus. Great for funk. I have a hard time recording with it because I can't seem to hear the chorus sound, so then I'll turn it up, I'll record, and then when I'm done, it'll be like too wavy. So I kind of just have to go with it. If I can't hear it, it will show up on the recording. But great for funk. Just a little bit. A little bit of chorus goes a long ways. Next up, TC Electronic. Hall of Fame reverb. But that's a guitar pedal, you're saying. Yeah, it is. Sounds great with the bass, especially on the church mode. Church. It just sounds beautiful. You know, it's just a beautiful sounding pedal. Really makes the songs come together sometimes. Next up, Big Muff. It's a fuzz box. I'm pretty disappointed with this pedal, to be honest. The fuzz is too strong. It doesn't matter how much you roll off, the overall tone of it is just too strong. But with that said, it makes a lot of the recordings, because if you have it, I mean, even just a tiny, tiny little bit, that's where it sounds good. But it seems kind of funny to me that, you know, you can only utilize like 1% of this pedal, and the rest of the 99 is just awful mud. It should just be called Big Mud. Yeah, I don't recommend this. It's a fuzz pedal, not an overdrive pedal. That does make a difference. Next up, Future Impact from Hungary. It's a bass synth pedal, and it is a lot of fun. There's over 99, not over, there is 99 presets that come with it, and each one you can fiddly-faddle with. And you can even go online and make your own sounds and download it onto here, which I have not done yet, but I should. Because there's so much with this pedal. it just takes time. But yeah, this is a lot of the sounds that you've been hearing lately is from this guy. And a lot of the sounds coming soon will be from this one. And last, and probably most important, is my compressor. No clips allowed. Perfect. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed my bass gear.